Good morning, Thailand. Happy Friday, everybody. It's me, Alex, and I'm joined again by my good friend, Will.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
So, Will, you've been here now like about a week or something like that. How are you
Yeah.
liking Bangkok?
It's good. I have to work overnight, so I'm only getting to see half of Bangkok, which is the crazy party side of it. But I have some time off today, so I'm gonna be hitting up the park nearby, do a little shopping action.
Some more wholesome activities, maybe?
Yeah, preferably.
Yeah, cool. Well, yeah, there's so much to do. Obviously, the nightlife is,
Exhausting.
Yeah.
No more.
that's a good word for it. That's for sure. Well, cool. I'm glad you're liking Bangkok so far, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, let's get into the news stories today, guys. We're going to start off with a little bit of a gambling scandal. All right. So police raids have uncovered a gambling network tied to a Thai actress's husband. All right. A luxury home belonging to the husband of Thai actress Yarti Brajpal was among 17 locations raided by the Cybercrime Investigation Bureau. Police and police commandos in Bangkok and in surrounding provinces. So there's a whole network going on here. Now, the raids were part of a crackdown on suspected online gambling networks. Phuket hotelier and businessman Mekrama, who owns the targeted home in the Soyatin Patana in Bang Kapi district, Bangkok, was present during the raid. The police team searched the house, which contained a secret room with a large safe storing valuable items. Assets worth approximately 1 billion baht, including a Ferrari, a BMW, and 3 vans, were seized from Mek. So the businessman was apprehended under an arrest warrant for colluding in online gambling operations. Okay, so I guess we know how this guy got all this money.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise. Online crypto gambling blowing up on the internet recently.
yeah.
A lot of guys are getting taken down for that just kind of internationally as
Well, because it's all crypto, right? So it's all this decentralized stuff. So there's plenty of people that can just set these things up online.
to be honest, stuff like online gambling and kind of like weirdly illegal internet activities is why I actually think Bitcoin might be the best possible thing to be owning considering the global economy right now.
Well, yeah, I know things are a little on fire, but it is interesting. So so many people are participating in this online illicit gambling activity.
Have you ever watched like the streamers on
Yeah.
Twitch or whatever?
I've seen them.
Yeah.
I have an old college friend that's a big streamer just doing like internet slot machines. Like, it's wild to me.
Gamble, gamble, gamble.
Right.
Gamble
So
responsibly.
I guess the question is, right, like, yeah, like this is one of those vice questions where it's sort of like, okay, yeah, this is dangerous. It can be an addiction. It can be a problem for people. But also, all right, now it's a black market. People are still doing it anyways.
Yeah, it's it's always been the problem with morality-based laws. I guess you always end up running into people are going to do it regardless of what you do. So I kind of think it's been interesting to see different countries do harm reduction rather than jail time or whatever. But still, gambling can be a serious problem if it's left unchecked and if it's not at least some regulation.
Yeah. And yeah, bad actors again, right? Like, this guy is doing it illicitly. That's another thing. If they're illegal gambling places, how do you know that they're legit? That's another scary thing too.
That's true.
All right. Well, anyways, careful out there, guys. Careful who you gamble with. And yeah, don't do it in Thailand. All right. Let's move on to the next story. All right. So the Studio Ghibli co-founder has been accused of spending company funds on his Thai girlfriend. All right. Toshio Suzuki, who co-founded Studio Ghibli, is caught up in a scandal after being accused of spending the Japanese animation studio's money on his Thai girlfriend, going by the moniker Kanyada, who he has been seeing since 2013. The current president of the company, Koji Hoshino, said he is retiring from the company at the end of June due to Suzuki's misappropriation of company funds directed toward his Thai lover. Hoshino said the company has been, quote, neglecting a problem for many years. It is producer Toshio Suzuki. In 2013, former studio president Suzuki fell in love with Kanyada May Pratan and spent his own money helping her to open a spa as well as a restaurant in Bangkok, which later closed down. And in 2018, Studio Ghibli opened a restaurant in Bangkok. Suzuki appointed Kanyada as the manager and hired her as the official photographer for an upcoming photo book, despite her having no prior experience in photography. All right, so
Okay, let's be fair. If I had a really big company with a lot of money and no one was accounting for things,
the co-founder.
Once again, if you got people with a whole bunch of money, it's kind of an incentive to act badly, especially if nobody's looking at it. But let me just tell you, when I read this for half a second, my heart dropped because I was thinking, if I'm losing Studio Ghibli, I'm not going to be able to live with it for the rest of my life. I can't look back on Totoro and think about some horrible allegations.
No. Yeah, don't Weinstein my Ghibli, dude.
Please. But if it's just the producer guy.
Well, that's the funny thing about this story, right? Is that, like, come on, like, in America, this is not a story, right? Like, this is so not even remotely controversial. But in Japan, there's a very strong sense of duty and loyalty to the company and to not do this kind of thing.
Yeah, having lived in Japan for a really long time myself and a speaker of Japanese, I know that they tend to being honorable and not kind of disgracing your company is a big thing. So any type of these scandals, even if they're very light, you get an extreme public apology at the very least. But for this, he's just going to be sacked. But most likely, don't feel too bad for him. He'll get a nice little parachute and maybe you'll see him here in Bangkok sooner rather than later. So.
Yeah, I know. He's got some vested interests over here.
I'd like to say, before we move on, shout out to the writer of this story, because right at the end, they happened to bring up that Ghibli Park, opened in Japan, was banning visitors from taking inappropriate photos. Come on, everybody. Hashtag weeaboo action, am I right?
Leave Totoro alone, people, okay? Leave them alone. All right. But yeah, a funny little story, that one. All right, let's move on to the next one and tell us about this hangry Australian, Will.
Yep, so an Australian was arrested in Phuket over a restaurant brawl. Police arrested an Australian man for his involvement in the brawl that broke out between foreign staff and foreign customers at Atlas Restaurant in the Patong area of Phuket in southern Thailand early on Monday morning. Police arrested a 34-year-old Karen is quoted for admitted to starting a fight by throwing a bottle at foreign staff because his food was classy reason to get upset. He claims later that it was out of character, seeing as he was drunk, which, no surprise there, but again, tourists behaving badly. I mean, we did this last time I was on the show.
ทั้ง3คนทำงานที่ร้านได้แจ้งว่ามีกลุ่มนักท่องเที่ยวประมาณ5 คน
when people get called out, right? It's like, oh, I swear I'm not like this. I never do this kind of thing. And yeah, sometimes it takes this kind of like public shaming as like a wake-up call kind of thing, right? So maybe he is changed for the better, but it doesn't excuse the behavior, like what he's done.
Yeah.
So just, don't toss bottles at your wait staff.
I've never understood. Having worked, and I think you've worked in customer service too, like, do you want people to spit in your food or do something terrible? Like, why wouldn't you be really, really nice to service workers? There should be a law in every country that just forces you to spend like a year or two, almost like the military. You have to work in customer service and just take the worst of it. I think it might make the world a nicer place,
Yeah, right. Like everybody needs a tour of duty dealing with the Karens of the world. And by the way, is there a male term for Karen? Like,
the internet has not decided.
We've just said male Karen. Like, that's all we say now, right?
Yeah. I think there was like a couple different ones that were tried out. Kevin was tried out, but I don't like that because I have a lot of Kevin friends.
None of them feel right. Like, male Karen feels right. That one does feel right. All right. We're sticking with that one for now. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, guys. After that, we got some lovely nature stories and a little bit of food. We'll see you soon.
And join the fun at Carnival Magic, the world's first Thai carnival theme park. Don't miss the opportunity to experience the enchantment of the magical wonders at the one, the only Carnival Magic Phuket.
Welcome back to GMT, everybody. This show is brought to you by Carnival Magic. It's a carnival fantasy. If you're down in Phuket, in the Kamala area, take everybody you know and go have fun. All right. Now, let's get into the next story, Will. We got a little bit of a whale story.
I actually like this because I love seeing whales. So just recently here in the Andaman Sea, tourists have been pleasantly surprised by seeing a pair, I guess, of Bryde's whales showing off of Phang Nga province. So, according to the president of the Phang Nga Tourism Business Association, they were spotted frolicking in the Similian Islands National Park. Let's see, what's the word for not oceanographers, marine biologists also
biologists.
spotted some Irrawaddy dolphins, which are becoming quite rare. So that was really nice to hear about. Yeah, so good stuff.
Like a little natural recovery, right? Like that was an interesting thing. Things got cleaned up, like reefs are coming back and things like that after the past few years. So
has Thailand been? It's like the water's been getting a little better post COVID, or is it kind of like happy for a little bit and now we're just going back?
But like I don't know. I think with all the economic activity restarting, like things are getting back to how they were before.
Yeah.
But still, it's nice to see like stories like this, like whale sightings and things like that. It's like, all right, a little natural recovery, especially in a country like Thailand where nature is so important.
Yeah,
right now,
imagine.
like I don't think of whale watching when I think of Thailand, but now some people might, right? Like this kind of a story.
I'd love to go out. I mean, I'm from the Pacific Northwest originally. You can still see a lot of orca whales, and those are pretty cool. So it'd be nice to just see any type of large marine animal, but I haven't gotten much of a chance to. So.
By the way, we got it in here. The male Karen, by the way, thank you for telling us.
Brad.
Yeah.
It just doesn't hit. It doesn't hit for me. But shout out.
Look, that's the leading contender so far. So I'm gonna go with that one for now. Anyways, go see some whales. That's pretty fun. All right, now let's get into the last story because this one's exciting. This one directly affects my life today. So for the very first time, Shake Shack has opened for business in Thailand. Woo! All right, so world famous New York burger joint Shake Shack opened its flagship Thailand store at Central World in Bangkok at 10:30 a.m. yesterday. I know what we're doing for lunch. All right, the first 500 customers at the store in the morning were given handcrafted bamboo Shake Shack fans woven by a community enterprise in Ayutthaya, ready for the summer season. Now, the restaurant's menu offers the classics like burgers, hot dogs, chicken fries. There's also the vegetarian shroom burger option for all you veggies out there. But unlike Shake Shacks around the globe, the flagship Thai store offers a localized pandan sticky rice shake costing 230 baht. A little pricey, but I'm sold, man. I might
just have to try it just because. Hot take though. It's all about the In-N-Out. So flame me in the comments for that.
No, I don't think you'll get flamed, man. In-N-Out's great, but it's not here yet. So let's just enjoy what we
anyway.
Let's appreciate what we have. All right. Now they also have another interesting one. They're making a Shack lemonade for us here too. That's going to be lemon juice, sugar cane, lemon zest, and a hint of lemongrass, of course, which is one of the most popular additions in Thai dishes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to get a couple of drinks going today. It looks like. Shake Shacks, like this kind of like there's big brands. Everything is coming here to Bangkok now. I remember being very excited about a Taco Bell being here. Like it used to be a thing. Like
I've seen a couple of Taco Bells, and I can't understand why you would want to come to Thailand and eat Taco Bell.
Like we don't come here for the Taco Bell, okay? Like that's not why we're here.
Come for the culture, stay for the bell.
Well, they got me. No, but honestly, it's really cool to see like all of these different kinds of restaurants coming into town too. Like I mean, Shake Shack is. It's a big
still
standard.
Good.
It's good. It's a big brand. But it just shows that like Bangkok, the Thais, everybody here is hungry for a lot of this international culture and flavor and different things. The Mexican restaurants are getting really good around here. There's
You've been here for a couple of years. Have you noticed that there's been a lot? It has changed in the time.
Tons of great, dude. Some of the best burgers I've ever had have been here in Bangkok, man. Like I'll shout you guys out if you spend some money on some sponsorship. But yeah, dude. Hopefully you know who I'm talking about. There's some great burgers here, and now there's even more. So check out Shake Shack. Get what that pandan sticky rice. I don't know what to expect from it, but I'm excited.
And please pimp us out, capitalism, Daddy. We'll take all sponsorships. So burger places, I'm looking at.
Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah. Anyways, that's our stories for today. If you guys want to come hang out with us, we'll be at Shake Shack around noon, I think.
After which I'll be in a food coma.
Yeah. And stick around at 10:30. We're gonna do another episode of ThaiGer International. I have a Russian friend coming on, and we got some fun stories about. There's some fun stuff, but Gwyneth Paltrow. We're gonna talk about her court case. Very, very funny stuff.
Why can't I get those stories?
It's a good one. So, anyways, we'll see you guys then, and have a great weekend.
Have a good one, y'all.
Bye.